Okay, welcome back. This will probably be the last time I'll be doing this for this recording session, but who knows? Urgent message from Dragnet's Lord Captain. Our Astropath are receiving numerous transmissions, but no, they aren't ordinary messages. Each and every single one is a plea for help. Dragnos is reporting a massive Xenos raid, and every mental image transmitted is wreathed in fire. Master Zachary is struggling to determine what exactly the invasion began, but all signs point to it happening shortly after you departed to the Serenus Malefactorum. Any delay condemns the world to even greater suffering. Your people are begging for immediate aid. Hopefully somebody has an idea how we can get there faster. Guess they'll all be dead by the time we can get there. Give subs almost without sound. Examines the interior without raising, browsing surprise or reading yourself in the Eldari's tongue. I had no idea this was your dwellings until I entered it. The Eldari turns her emerald gaze on you. It seems she is completely unfazed by your sudden appearance. On my craft world, we all held to a simple custom. You may set your foot wherever your path requires. Sacred ground was the only exception to this rule. Is there something sacred in this room, Elkark? I do not think so. Did I ever think I would encounter this again after Claridus sorrowfully? Stiff, meaningless rules and condemnation for overstepping lifeless boundaries. It weighed so heavily upon me back then. But it is your world contained within the tiny metal cage, Eldritch. Your ship, these chambers, there are but a speck of dust, an island, a temporary shelter in the world that is far bigger and more expansive than, well, enough of that. Now that you are here, I wish to speak with you about our agreement. I have traveled through the Veil many times inside your steel-winged bird, and every time I heard voices, her voice torments me, trying to drive me mad. Eero stares through your unconsciously touching the spirit stone on her chest with a trembling hand. Her whispers fill my ears each time I enter the warp, inescapable in incident, poisoning and inflaming every single emotion and thought, making them uncontrollable. I have learned to shut myself off as best as I can, just so that I might have a chance to search for what I have lost. We found everyone we could, Exarch, and all of them were dead. Hopeless and despair gleams in eyes, and her voice breaks treacherously. But the thread of fate is broken. I no longer know how to help my people. I failed to save anyone, and I failed to learn the truth about Krildrich's demise. I have lost my way, and I thought you were the only person with this entire ship who might understand. I was not wrong to think so, was I? For a moment, a sad smile flickers, and her voice rings with anguished doubt. No matter what, you try to keep your promise, even if your species loves to stamp out any life form they find undesirable. What is this, is it? Consolation? What do you... Words are up as by strange similar to this singer's sigh. Her gaze changed upon something past you. Turning around, you see what causes your attention: an odd, unlit shard of Pisces metal mounted on the wall like a trophy. An entire kaleidoscope of emotion plays at her face, changed too quickly to catch. She sighs once more, and then her feelings are concealed behind it. What is this, Monkai? Sounds unusually cold. It looks at you, her eyes devoid of every emotion, every shred of life and warmth that she's felt them. You are observant, Eltrek, how unusual. But there is no need to trouble your mind with conjecture. I have inflicted enough of my unbridled feelings upon you, but I am in control again. Enough, I have lingered here too long. For now, I will avoid entering places you would prefer to keep hidden from me. Let's see if she says anything, and then we'll go talk to Pascal.
Elon talk.
Just to see if they have anything to say.
The only scion may.
Playing this does make me want to do a Mechanicus playthrough, though. But that might not be for a while, I'm guessing. Okay, no quick ways there. Plasteel 8. Not bad, not bad. We'll deal with them after we get to look through all of these. Members of the Auger crew detect a small Xenos vessel drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered and shows no signs of being crewed. I have... Since now I know for sure there are Tyranids, I am not going near any of those things. Service, the architecture, material layout, passing portrays of Xenos origins. There are currently no signs of Xenos activity on the planet, and the ruins seem to be abandoned. The burnt husk of an Imperial shuttle has been found in the heart of the ruins. The pilot's remains are badly damaged. It would seem the shuttle smashed into the building at full speed, caused the fire that destroyed it. 100 crew members disembarked to honor the nameless hero, while many more remain on board to listen to a voxcast of the eulogy of the somber gloom of the deck. Even though the pilot's name is unknown, their sacrifice will be remembered in the hearts of the Imperium's two children. Okay, and then we will drop a save.
Oh, the celestial stage awaits my performance.
Ooh, that's a new type of ship. Wonder how this is going to go. Yeah, we haven't fought Eldar in a long time. Now that I think about it. Oh, it'll be a nice testing bed for our new stuff.
Lads! Initiate macro cannon barrage! Ha! Launch the devastating payload! The destination is known. Commence the symphony of macro cannons. Unleash our fury. Voidmaster, if you please.
Okay, everybody's too far away for us to use that. Oh well. These torpedoes, that's gonna be the death of us. It's either gonna be the death of us or death of our companion. That works too. Come on, kill the big ship. Have the power. Oh, it was nice knowing them. Hopefully we get a new ship each time.
Engage, lads!
No mercy for the enemies of humanity.
Unleash our fury! Engage the macro cannons! Set course!
We only got the big ship down, and we gotta get all these things going. Do they only have one gun? try you again.
Drown them in the void. The destination is known.
Gonna take a few head on.
Engage the lads. Unleash our fury.
Just gotta get prepared for that. Hopefully none of these torpedoes are able to get to our...
Do not hesitate. Show no mercy.
Who are you talking to? At least they're trying their best before they die.
Lads!
As long as they keep trying to get our other ones.
Set course.
I won't be able to hit it with the big gun, but that does it.
Let the macro cannon sing their twisted song.
Then we do this. And I guess we just have to sit here and wait. Let's see who they'll focus after. Looks like they're going to be attacking her buddy over there who's about to explode. Hopefully he'll get one more turn.
Sail upon the seas of void.
That. There we go. I don't know why this isn't working as it used to. Oh well.
Commence torpedo launch.
Too bad they're not close enough to each other where we can do that.
Unleash our fury! Initiate macro cannon barrage! Engage the lads!
Well. Well, we tried our best. He will be missed. Oh, they lived! I guess that
Return to ashes.
A worthy deed.
Did we even take damage from that? No, we didn't. Oh, we did take a little bit. Okay, improve RAM. Satisfied restart. Restore shields off. 2-speed, silent running. Take it all. 6% more scrap from destroying ships. Okay, now that's everything in this system. Okay, now let's go and add to cargo and add to cargo. When in doubt, save. Oh, they're about to have a very unpleasant day.
I'll be your beacon in the darkness.
Oh, we do get our friend back. Dread, Dark Mirror Light Cruiser. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so Immortal Deny Destroyer is all the way over there. Immortal Deny Destroyer is all the way over there. And our new best friend is all the way over there.
Void Master, if you please.
I don't know why it didn't go off.
Unleash our fury. Launch the devastating payload.
Oh, time to have them have fun with their sword class. a lot of damage.
Engage the lance. Set course. Lance. Engage the lance.
Let's see how everybody else fares.
A breach in the enemy shield has been revealed.
That's our allies.
The destination is known.
Well, first things first.
Lance.
Target destruction confirmed. Praise the
Engage the
Omnissiah.
lance. Commence torpedo launch.
Oh, now we can do this, but only for this.
Unleash our fury.
Eh? Oh, I was gonna say, is that the battle over now? Oh.
Engage the lance.
We did it!
The effectiveness of the crew has been recognized as adequate.
He should have heavy armor proficiency. Okay. I guess he can't have it unless it's underneath this one. I guess he can't have it. Interesting. Oh, cargo with you. It's not like this planet is lacking on security.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
It looks haggard with deep shadows under her eyes and her hands trembling slightly. She is staring at you with a mixture of amazement and bitterness. Your lordship, is it really you? We lost all hope of seeing you again. Dragnos has been hit by mass Xenos attack. The fleet's resistance was broken in mere hours. Then the invaders commenced a planetary raid. The Planetary Defense Force was able to hold the inner perimeter of several cities. 2 of the attacks were stifled on the approach to settlements, but the fights continue here as well in the Von Francis Palace. Hey, Whisker, where's Keyless Scalander? I thought I'd see him here by your side. The Secretary's exact whereabouts are unknown, but under normal circumstances, he's hardly ever set foot outside the palace grounds. I'm sure you realize what this could mean. Alas, I do not know the answer, your lordship. When the Xenos attacked the palace, they sent a force so great that the increased warden presence and the defense perimeter were wiped out in minutes by the throne. Whatever they looked for in there, they spared no troops to get their hands on it. You're eternally protected with a well-fortified bunker, as are the heads of other noble houses. Still, each family has provided all available resources to defense of Dragnos, or rather the defense of their representative region. Piggydiff is on their last legs, your lordship. We've been waging a war of attrition for too long. Without any chance of support from outside, I pray to the Emperor that your arrival will change the tide of the operation. I have a feeling that the plus is the anchor. As well as the anchor point to the enemy's raid, our Vox engineers are registering unknown signals coming from the residents of the other areas on the planet. The scum must have set up control centers inside. We take out their command, we weaken their professional forces. The attack began a few hours before dawn over the capital. They first attacked the fleet. We received boarding calls right before we lost communication with the crews. Their sacrifice won't be for naught. The ground troops had the time to start mobilizing, and civilians went on to organize the defenses. Several hive cities managed to hold their parameters, others stationed gravely lost, and 2 cities were completely devastated. Our intelligence still know nothing about the fates of millions of people. There is a high likelihood that we've lost them forever. Oh, what I want to join want to give to join the punitive expedition, your lordship. But my duty is welfare of this planet, not military operations. Whispers Sterner, and she practically spits out. This is my plea to you, rogue trader. Make them rue the day they decide to assault Darkness. Well, with awe and gratitude, I transfer this ground operations over you, your lordship. The local troops are at your service. I bid you save. Motherfucker ain't talking back to his commissar.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Dismantle?
You are authorized. This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality. Litany of reconnaissance recited.
Okay.
What is it, rogue trader? We have no time to lose.
State your intention.
Why are you here? I must have accidentally picked her up.
They fear to look at me because of my appearance.
The stars are my canvas, and anarchy is my brush. Let's see how to dismember you properly.
Are you challenging me, filth?
If it serves your cause.
Your last stroke of luck.
No weakness is hidden from my sight. If I must.
You will pay for this in blood.
He's just gonna sit there and dance. I forget. I have to remember. They're not here to be a help to me. They're here to kill us.
Let's see to it.
Woe to you!
I won't object to it.
How many are they going to hit Pascal with?
Your last stroke.
Emperor, give me strength. That is foolishness. Isn't this a job for as duty demands? If I may?
Request approved.
You will pay for this in blood.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
You've You call this a strike?
A wicked thought.
Woe to you!
What if?
High momentum. Successfully terminated.
Can't be over.
Integrity factor increased.
My place is at the fore. No matter the cost. I took care of this one. I've seen worse battles than this in my time. It will be done.
Let me educate
Victory
you on
is
the art of pain.
I will do my duty.
Schemes within this. A predictable downfall.
Now comes the question of who will
A
survive.
genius at work.
I can taste my blood.
Swift and silent. I understand your intent.
Your last stroke of luck.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey. My heart sings with the thrill of battle. And guide me.
I wonder how it feels to be with their, Please don't go any further. If you go any further, you're going to die.
But of course, Lord Captain.
side. The navigator is coming.
Beyond the veil.
Here.
Oh dear, it's Ivan with the highest demolition.
Ooh, there. Done.
Okay. What is the weapon that you are using? Technically counts as. It counts as lads. Okay, what does last Esper do? So versus. Yep. Let's get regeneration. Glimpse of Fate. Increase hit chance on their next attack. Dodge on their next dodge. Show the path. Is to view that. I guess we'll give you Grenadier.
Patience? My nerves are frayed. In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread. They will
At least we didn't have anything important on
Oh
this planet for the
yes,
most part.
they all will see.
Unless they're here to steal the sun again.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
did it?
Genius triumphs.
Press words to thank, then hold down object for you to take. What did you gain? Protector of the Faith. That is, what was it? Oh, it has to be for dogmatic adherence. Well, we'll keep it. Add it to our sword collection.
Curiosity
Let us see what I
sings
found.
in my veins. Ooh, another notch. Applaud my brilliance.
Oh, Terra knows. Many of the household items and devices on board are simply not designed for your build and strength, my Lord Ulfar.
Who are you talking to? Who's Ulfar?
For me.
I just no, see her face contorts into a mask of rage. Dracar's lips stretch into a predatory grin that bears no trace of her former haughtiness, only the promise of pain. You, malformed Monkai, putrid vermin, you will pay for every moment I have spent on this pitiful planet. This is it, the true face of the Dark Ones. Her anger at you is so great that she has shed her mask and revealed the beast beneath. Little Asari, the Monkai obedient servant, try to survive the future, and then the two of us will have some plenty of fun. The Chikari licks her lips with her forked tongue. Oh, now that you have finally arrived, I am filled with sensation. This is just getting you, impaling you on a hook, and making you dance to mine arguments and movements. Absolutely this. I suspect that you and the true-born Kerr were working together. He did not make me and my sister linger here on a whim. He had a reason, and the reason involves you. Yes, is that it? Tell me, just nod so I can stand before the Archon and accuse him of treachery and composing the rage. And between false allies is the favorite sport of the Drakari. After torture, that is. Don't sound pleased. He is clearly enjoying the sight of the Xenos' rage. Oh, this isn't cover.
Damage is negligible.
Vengeance will be swift.
This tedium is beneath me. Fortune favors the swift. If I must.
I will tear your heart out for this.
I understand your intent.
No, no, I saw that. Who's all the way back there? A heavy.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey.
Advancing. The undesired
You will pay for this
comprehends
in blood.
running binary code.
A work for a flesh crafter.
Request approved.
You've unleashed my
Explorators 01 route. Forward.
see. Is he in range? No.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Try to die with grace, at least. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's see. What if...
I will tear your heart out for this.
Emperor, give me strength. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Another foe painted black. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
A work for a flesh crafter.
If I may. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Just a minor setback.
Scorn the pain.
I'm not interested. At your beck and call. Indeed. At your beck and call.
Great, gotta move closer to interact with that.
Schemes? Fate claims another one. A genius at work. Let's see. What is...
You call this a strike?
A wicked thought. A genius at work. Behold my artistry! You are my...
Unleashed my fury.
Behold the wrath of madness! Step by step, I lead!
I mean, he does have an increased like 60% chance to dodge.
For the throne's glory. The Inquisition sends their regards. I won't object to it. Naturally.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Let me educate you on the art of fate.
I approach the designated position. An unworthy soul. I'll deal death with my hands. If it serves your cause, another soul slips beyond the veil.
Pleasure.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay, not enough action points, you say?
I won't sully myself with that.
I can do anything.
A wicked thought.
Oh well.
My vow is to submit servitorization. Denied. Activate calculated fury algorithm. The scriptural prompt.
I'll tear your heart out for this.
Request approved. Let the cycle be discontinued.
I am fresh.
The Messiah knows all, comprehends all.
Work for a flesh crafter.
Request approved. Heavy is the tread of his faithful. My vow is to serve.
If only that were possible. I'm not accustomed to being ordered as duty demands. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I won't go down easy.
I venerate you, machine spirits.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. It will be done. At your beck and call.
There! Done!
Woe to you.
I've suffered worse.
We do get two allies.
Pain and confusion go hand in hand.
We have regeneration.
I won't object to it. For the throne's glory. But of course, Lord Captain.
And one last psyker power. And let's decide what happens next.
I will tear your heart out
I move swiftly to strike. I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me.
Hopefully this kills.
I hear you moving. No more.
Foul breath.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. Fall, creatures! Fortune favors the swift.
And let's do this.
If it serves your cause.
Now let's get ourselves over here.
Advancing.
And Pascal. Time to eliminate.
Successfully terminated.
Choose to bow.
Request approved. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Be careful not to cross my gaze. If I may.
I won't object to it.
One day you'll hit him.
Naturally.
Me? If you insist, Lord. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Unpredictable downfall.
You've unleashed my fury.
Wait, is that what's that body of an ogre up there?
I will do my duty. Indeed. For fun financier.
No momentum.
Victory is imminent. At your
One of
beck
these
and
should
command,
hit.
Well struck. It will be done. Reduced to dust. A tactically sound approach. Grey hair, sure hand. That's not the Seneschal's job.
Okay.
One fate claims another one.
Hunts be over.
Ski,
And-
you are marked for demise.
You on the art of pain.
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. I won't object to it. Your reckoning is due.
Yeah, they're not going to do so well.
I move as if unseen.
Bloodthirster. I believe that is worse than what we were given already.
What ails you?
Yep. Was that? No, they were just normal.
one step at a time amidst the madness.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Oh, they're dead. So this is both for sanctioned and unsanctioned. But we cannot use it. Oh, Santic power for unsanctioned psychers. So nobody can use it. Oh. I guess that's an either or. Oh, add it to cargo.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Oh, let's enter and see what...
What curiosity unveils itself before me?
Whoever has eyes... Of course, it's Ivan.
Genius triumphs.
Collect.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Oh, of course, they left the servitors alive. Can't extract pain from something that no longer can perceive it.
There will be no peace in my wake.
Where were you guys in that last fight? I guess technically they were holding the position.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
What lies beyond?
I'm still new to the art of exploring.
Watch your steps.
Oh, one step at a time amidst the madness.
Agony. What a pleasure.
Tantalizing anomaly.
Covered in Drakari blood and his own, Achilles looks around with a haunted expression on his face. He finally manages to focus his gaze on you and lets out a barely audible gasp. God, Emperor, preserve me. Could it be? Is it truly you, your lordship? He is struck by an extricating coughing fit, his hands grasping his respirator on his golden chain, but it is missing. Then Chader examines the room, the evidence of a struggle with Achilles himself. You did well, you held your own. I'm glad we made it in time. Achilles frowns, pressing his burnt lips, and drops his gaze. And yet I still failed you. Your lordship, I've been praying to the immortal one for your swift return. The people of Darkness fought to the last, but the onslaught of the enemy was vicious and brutal. His body is covered in unthinkable number of cuts and injuries. The Drakari put great effort into filling his every moment with seething pain. However, none of his wounds are life-threatening. Your fast efforts pay off. Your knowledge of Medicaid allows you to stop the bleeding in several areas, and somewhat ease this pain. You shouldn't have wasted your time on me, your lordship. When the report came from orbit about the Xenos attack, I was in the administration hall resolving the matters of your succession. I rushed to my shuttle and prayed to the God Emperor that I would reach the palace before they struck, but before I could get rid of all the pics and documents I had gathered, the palace was besieged. I had to take a risk and burn it all. The Xenos surrounded me when I was setting fire to the last remaining orders. They decided to have fun with me. Holy Emperor, deliver me from the memories. Funnily enough, I was, your lordship. The Drakari have no idea that a mere Adeptus Ministerum secretary can understand their alien speech. Over the course of my torture, I came to understand that the Xenos had been receiving help from humans all this time. Renegades or pirates or something of the sort. I will take time to identify these traitors to humanity, but I give you my word they will pay for what happened on directness. Receive the palace and withdraws to the gatehouse in front of the palace. Yeah, I don't even need to know. Ask that. I already know. The reason why. They're all Satanists and masochists. Since they are the ones who summoned...
My nerves are frayed!
Since they were the ones that summoned Slaanesh. Well, created Slaanesh, I should say.
Another notch.
As it should be.
So we've already found 2 groups of survivors.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
Look, over there.
There, done.
Xenos, they are inside already. We could not stop them. May the Emperor have mercy on our souls. Aristocrat.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Well, whoever survives this will be incredibly scarred for life. And that's putting it mildly.
What lies beyond?
Casually gestures with his hands, either welcoming you or inviting you to admire the brutalized hell. At last, I was beginning to think that your lumbering bucket had perished on the way back. Such a resolution would have satisfied neither you nor me, would it? Aside of losing on the dynastic throne, mate, Elbert face turned crimson. What? How did you will cease defiling a relic of the Imperium with your presence, Xenos scum? What's this abomination? The Drakari taps a finger on the armrest. With pleasure, but first I will finish my conversation with your master, Monkai. Just for a minute. Oh, I can feel your anger, your rage, and your pain from witnessing the state of your halls. I trusted that you would appreciate our efforts here. I could long vanish in the tangles of the webway without awaiting your arrival, Monkai, but I cannot refuse myself the small pleasure of savoring your torment at the sight of what I have done to your home. You can still, you are still with him, cousin. Voice is dripping with saccharine mockery. How fare your search for your lost family? Or is it being at a Monkai's beck and call of company all your thoughts and time? You was silent, Dark One, or I was silenced yourself. The sole thing that your kind is good for, Monkai, is your ability to suffer. I have long been suffocated with physical pain. Your kin provided it in abundance with their cages and Camarog, the pain of their souls. On the other hand, it is a rare delight. After all, I have recompensed you for all the troubles you have caused me. However, did I not give you a gracious gift as well? The pesking meddlings who herald you little world for so long, and you have gnarled her head, and so I. A peaceful existence where she is not constantly in my way. Youth and smile. To die at the hands of a Monkai is the worst possible punishment for a champion of the gladiatorial arenas of Camarag. Her final moments were torturous. Do not get greedy, Monkai. You should be satisfied with the handouts that I so kindly thrown you. Now that our meeting has taken place, my business here is done. I have spent enough time in real space this time to bid you goodbye.
I don't want to leave you all alone. You wouldn't appreciate that, would you? Cavalites of the Reaping Tempest, I leave this monkey to you. Enjoy yourselves!
Curious creatures! Oh, I wish to vivisect you.
Do not plead for swift death!
Oh. Oh, we only know one man who could do this. Put him over there.
If I must.
You will pay for this in blood.
If it serves your cause.
What if...
You call this a strike? Woe to you!
Let's see...
Damage is negligible.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
The scriptural program
I will tear your heart out for this.
request approved.
A work for a flesh crafter.
At your beck and call. Target well struck.
Oh, these things are made out of paper mache.
It will be done. Victory is imminent.
Pain is but an illusion.
You've unleashed my fury.
I guess we should do the first things first.
For the throne glory. Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to
Heal,
it.
please. Thank you. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Kemorak.
He put his beast right in front of him so he could just accidentally shoot him, I guess.
Emperor, deliver us.
Running by narrative is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
I will tear your heart out for this.
My vow is to serve.
No weakness is hidden from my sight.
I understand your intent. This tedium is beneath me.
A wicked thought.
Oops.
Schemes within schemes. Ooh, strike me again and see what happens. A genius at work.
Flesh, weak yet iron.
Help me, Lord Captain. I'll show you why navigators are feared.
My place is at the fore. I will do my duty. It will be done. At your beck and call. I took care of this one.
I refuse to bow.
Move over here and see if the stair will...
Isn't this a job for thieves?
A work for a flesh crafter.
If I may,
Request approved. Running binary code.
Well, at least Pascal's gonna get some reinforcements now.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. Victory is the target well struck. I will do my duty. Indeed. I'd rather not. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Okay, I guess he just decided he'll kill his own beast.
Too bad I'm still standing.
I won't object to it.
Who's the most wounded?
For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
You've unleashed my fury.
The Omnissiah, no Omnissiah, condemns you.
I just noticed he hasn't been able to use that for a while.
My vow is deserved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
And then end you with this. Oh, at least we were hoping it was going to end you.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Your last stroke of luck.
And if he wants to shoot, he has to shoot through his friend.
Swift and silent.
$16 to $32.
I am not your Xenos pet, Moira. If it serves your cause.
Another soul slips beyond the veil.
Can't be over.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. If I must.
You will pay for this in blood.
A wicked beholds the wrath of madness. What if? Let's see.
And heal himself.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Bring it down.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's see to it.
Just so we can get at least a little bit more damage onto him.
Naturally.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
You call this a strike?
First, let's
But
do
of
his
course,
attack.
Lord Captain. I won't object to it. Let's see to it. I feel the power surging. Nothing stands against me. Holy terror, smite your enemies. For the throne's glory.
Activate calculated fury algorithm. Running by
So close. Oh well.
To you.
Explorers know one route. Forward.
Your last stroke of luck.
Request approved.
You will pay for this in blood.
This tedium has been...
Ancestors, guide me!
If it serves your cause.
Now that only leaves 2 alive. Being the specialist.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
A wicked thought.
You call this a strike?
A genius at work.
Woe to you!
I am a navigator of dire grace, at least.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
At your beck and grey hair, sure hair.
Waking Nightmare.
Indeed. Reduced to dust.
Lordship, thanks to your breakthrough, we were able to clear out the estate. Right now, with the aid of your ship's augers from orbit, the surface troops are sweeping the streets of the hive. Squads have been sent deeper into the city. Several units have been assigned. My apologies. Of course, you will learn all this from the reports. Your appearance on Dragnus is a boon from the God Emperor who has brought us salvation. On behalf of all Dragnus and House Worsenir, I thank you for delivering us from our foes. Indeed, your lordship, from now on, the bulk of the worries will be shared by your subjects. We will continue to clean up the estate and the neighboring territories. We must deal with the rubble, the corpses, and any after effects of the fighting. The surviving forces will be enough to repel any sporadic enemy attacks, and if any are launched. According to the latest reports, the Xenos are pulling out en masse. If other matters require your attention, I won't detain you any longer. Please allow us to ensure that Dragnus is returned to its former glory. Mistress Tolman has sent a message requiring an audience. She has a critical support delivered to waiting for you on the report. Can I loot, please? Oh, there's the loot. Oh, when things go like this, we need to save and reload. And try it again. Nope. Whatever he had is forever lost to us. It must be a piece of gear that we can't actually
in my
get,
wake.
but is coded into the game.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
Oh, and his servo scribe got. I guess when we reloaded, his servo scribe went. Nope. I'm not going to even question that. I'm just going to leave. Oh, they didn't survive. Oh well.
In this tapestry of a world, I am the rogue thread.
An expected result.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
I mean, at least we got a lot of Xeno stuff. So,
Oh, one step at a time amidst the madness.
but this does mean we're going to be delayed quite a bit for the inauguration. Welcome back, Lord Captain. During your absence, we assisted the ground forces by coordinating their movements from orbit. Detailed casualties and damage report have been submitted for your proposal. I regret to inform you that the capital world has been dealt a serious blow. Xenos raids are rarely protracted affairs, but this one lasted much longer than any other. Human enemies of humanity eliminated or captured millions of your subjects. Most of the defense system were obliterated and several administrative complexes were razed to the ground. It will take time for dinosaurs to fully recover. I have been given Scuffler's report on that he failed to deliver in time. They indicated that Xenos activity dropped sharply around your departure for Citrus Manufactorum. Concerning the scale of the Regnus raid, it is safe to assume that the Drakari used up all the forces at their disposal, and many now require some time to replenish the losses. Without Hercules, we are blind to the scheming of the enemies of humanity, but our strategists are still hoping for a lull in attack and raids, which will allow us to gather our strength for a new conflict. Lord Captain, permission to report. The Voxmaster says, looking at you differently. Your wise Exomechanics has analyzed the state of the Protectorate. They believe that thanks to your decision acting, the acute phase of the crisis has passed, that the domain of the Von Felicity is no longer facing dissolution and ruin. In honor of such a troop darkness as the capital world of your dynasty's domain is currently making preparations for the Medre Curso, a grand ceremony of your public introduction as the heir of the Honorable Theodora von Valencius. Governor has that not even the recent devastation tragic events will permit to cast shadows. I only just returned. Do not underestimate your desire to find favor with your lordship. At this moment, thousands of your subjects are clearing rubble, washing away bloodstains, sweeping the streets, and transporting corpses to the lower sectors. The warden has tasked with clearing the ceremony venue of the injured and those who were burned out of their houses. They will be forcibly moved to the industrial levels. Rest assured, by the state of the festivities, the capital wounds will be, if not healed, will be hidden under elaborate set dressing. The grill of the Vox built into his face lets out a short rattle that indicates a chuckle. That much is certain, but not all there it is to it. There will be a reception, as well as other noble guests, a distinguished rogue traders, Colegus Winterscale, and Agenia Cora will be in attendance. It will be a great honor for Drace to host 3 illustrious dynasties at once. The servants will wish to know your opinion on 2 matters relative to the ceremony's attendance. The first is which is the festive activities are to take place in the capital on this glorious day. Your subject will approve your generosity, Lord Captain. We will never we are never short of people in need. The second matter on your service mind is which 2 of the closest companions will be given the honor of staying by your side during the ceremony. Great boon for House Rosilio, and the other one, Adela, or is it Pascal? Servants of House Fallen Lances will see this as the continuity of the dynasty's glorious traditions. I won't keep you any further. Thank you for your time, Lord Captain. I will see to it that your instructions are delivered to the Master of Ceremonies at the palace. Will report to you when the capital is ready to praise your name. Oh, what now? Pours out of his vox, crackles like thin ice under pressure. It is unclear whether this is nothing more than static or an impression of some emotion understandable only to the tech priest himself. Ivan, following the Omnissiah's guidance, I request permission to execute the report protocol that entails describing subparticles within the recent operations of ship systems and subsequent proposing the apparatus course of action. Initiating exposition. Within the Omnissiah's blessing, I conducted several sections of tech meditation in an effort to transpose the available data streams into a matrix of patterns. The data subject of this analysis comprehended evidence of deviations in the operation of the ship's systems and servers, as well as irregularities in the algorithm of the ship's logs. I have arrived at the following conclusion. This vessel's machine spirit is most extraordinary. A full cycle of sacred dialogues must be performed following by a complement of ritual. This ritual will force the machine's spirit responsible for these recent events to reveal itself. Once it does, we will be able to understand its nature and take appropriate actions applicable to said nature. You have my gratitude, Ivan. I will notify my tech commerce to begin their preparations for the ritual at once. Despite the resounding hum of the tech priest's words of prayer, the bridge feels unusually quiet. All sound sinks into the viscous silence like petals sinking into water. Ivan and my tech comrade have spent the assigned number of cycles in prayer and vigil. Everything is prepared for the complement ritual of cleansing. Its commitment will require an authorization key in form of blood of Von Flensis. If you're ready, place your hand in the cyber goes. The familiar's cold metal burn your palm. This time, however, the servitor's jaws, instead of brutally clamping down your hand, merely squeeze it slightly. You feel a thin rivet of hot blood beginning where the metal fangs have punctured your skin. Screech and growls slowly rise from the bowels of the massive cogitator as a great beast is stirring awake. The void screens in front of you flicker restlessly. Key accepted. Activating purging protocol. The viscous signs of the bridge towards you and wipes you in a light cocoon. The glow of the vid screen dims for the symbol on the flash. Initiate, lockout, preservation. Sad! It is sad! This ritual is proceeding as Pascal cuts off Ripley. He begins to hand his Vox communication. Surprise. Execute. Stop. Quiet. Hello. Notice is glad to be speaking. Notice are have been here. Why are we here? Did you silence Pascal? We are Nomos. Pascal uses his hands and a metric gesture at his silent Vox system. No data available. No answer. We want to know too. Are you a machine spirit? Most does not know. Most does not know themselves. No distribute. Only quiet. Now, can you render other people silent too? Sometimes some people, some Nomos can do many things. We do not always know what or how. We did not know we could make silent until now. Ourselves alive, extraordinary. So pauses upon realizing that he can speak aloud again. Then he continues in his strangely equipped voice. Extraordinary transmission jamming. Unknown protocols. What has been revealed to me is that the homicide's glory or foul tech entry. I would like to. The von blinks through significantly a pause conversation. Then there's Nomos von Valencius. We are your blood. Nomos are a sentinel. We awoke when the strange light invaded the ship. We protected you when you needed help. We escorted you when you were surrounded by danger. Nomos are movement. We carry you through the frightening, the waiting, the measureless. We helped when our ailing heart was refused to awaken. You asked for rescue, we did as you asked. Warp engines activation against all probability during our escape from the record system. Category 3 miracle manifested by the machine spirits. The part about protecting. Was it during the Kraltos attack? We did everything to please you. Why? The silence of the bridge grows especially deep, almost painful. The haze of light around you thickens to the point of tangible. Ripples around, all of it screws up. Why do you fear us now? Shivers up your head, which is still trickling inside the cybernetics. The cyber gargoyle's jaw, and the cyber nods its head a few times as if it's shaking your hand. Its teeth rick away, wrecking your already wounded flesh. Nomos is glad. Nomos enjoys understanding too. I have an entity such as this one ought to be addressed using the language of sacred rituals and offering your unskilled meddling bodes ill. A decision is required of you. Either the complement ritual is finished or is replaced by the rite of tech communion. And this first scenario, the entity to it will be banished, and the second data halls will be reset. And the second one, we will appease the entity and learn more about it. No, Nomos does not want to be banished. Nomos wants to help. Nomos wants to understand. Start by clearing things up. Were you the one responsible for the ship's malfunctions? And what about the strange entries in the ship's log? Yes, Nomos did that. Are you angry? We only wanted to understand to see how things worked. Since nothing for so long that you began to suspect that Nomos had silenced him again, when at least the species Vox Macho trembles slightly. Understanding the essence of Nomos is beyond my reach at present. Spectrum range from the existence of abominable intelligence to the extreme of the great spirit of the Homicide's apostate. The rite of tech communion appears to be a reasonable solution. The rite will take many cycles. Nomos want to learn what we are too. We will aid things to your log, things that might help you, help us help you. Pascal lets out something resembling a long breath. Decision is made. I will begin my preparations for the communion right at once. Many cycles of interaction with the entity Nomos awaits me. But I welcome this task and I accept it from the Omnissiah. Nomos is glad. Ivan, will I speak with you too? We want you to speak with us too. Lord Captain's body lacks the sacred implants necessary for tech communion with the tech code, but if such is your wish, I can converse with you using lowly sound speech as he is doing right now. Nomos is glad. We have been lonely. Our work here is done, Ivan. I will let my tech comrades know that we are stopping the commutative ritual. Thank you for appearing before us, Entity Nomos. Nomos welcomes your visit. The name is also known to us as related to Nomos, although we do not understand how. We have been studying, observing, and helping the ship when we can. So many mechanisms they would have suffered without our input. Do we have anything else that we need to go through? Nope. Okay. Let's talk to Albert, the Voxmaster. And we'll talk to the helmsman, and then we'll call it an episode.
Lord Captain. No, definitely not. No, I don't recall anything like that. Lord Captain.
All of Theodora's journeys can be considered unusual. Her odysseys were always audacious. As for the words you mentioned, none of them sound familiar to me, as far as I can tell. Except maybe the incidents. I recall coming across this word in transmission several times. I think it was repeated by the former engineer, the one who perished during Conrad's Vogel's uprising. He was describing it as the incident, something quite remarkable. Apparently, at some point in the past, the entire ship was hit by massive system failure. All systems stopped responding for 1/5 of a second. Most of the crew, including myself, as I was likely on board at the time, did not notice anything strange, but tech priests are sensitive to such things. That's all I could tell you, Lord Captain. I wish I could help more. Helmsman, where are you? Lord Cap, at your service. I've heard the name, that much I'm sure of, but I can't recall the details. I wonder if it was part of that operation that late Mort was put in charge of. If it was, then there's nothing I can tell you, Lord Captain. The whole thing was kept under wraps. Your best chance was to ask the High Factorum. Maybe some of his treasury records have mentions of this fiery record. Can't say they do, Captain. Doesn't ring any bells. Then again, remembering all the places Theodora went is epitaph incidents. We've always had heaps of incidents happening on board, but through my implants, I feel as one with this ship, and I sense that and I don't know what is happening exactly. It started behaving differently, become more responsive, livelier. Yes, livelier is exactly the word. And when you said epitaph and incident, it just dawned on me. Pardon my bungled report, Captain. But that's all I got to say on that front. That I am born into the helmsman clan in the bowels of a Tarsus ship. Studied the family trade until I was 15. Then my entire clan was butchered in a mutiny by lower hold scum. They spared the youngins, of course. They did. Kids with implanted connectors made great navigational servitors, but I was having none of it. They weren't going to make a servitor out of me, so I escaped into the crawlways, and then I spent months picking them off, one after the other. Stop abruptly. You got taking up a storm. Anyway, yes, I'm finish your story. Not much to tell. I gutted everyone I could get to, and then I fled upwards to the middle deck. That's where the Augur's operation took me under their wings. They have apprentice helmsmen of their own. Up there, you see, nobody asked me any questions, so I stayed. I grew up, trained, got smarter, then ended up a junior helmsman. A dozen years later, Dak Brock spotted me and lured me away, the cheeky blighter. Okay. So all we need to do is wait now for that quest. But yeah, that will be the end of this episode, and I will see you all in the next.